So today I'm going to compare these two headsets, the Logitech G435 or the Logitech G733. This review is mostly like a comparison, which is worth it to buy. Smaller headset, the cheaper headset, is about half the price of this headset. And let's talk about like the pros and the cons, because I bought this headset for myself, so my son could get this headset for him. But I actually ended up using this and gave this to my son instead. So there's some major differences. The Logitech G733 is just way heavier to wear. That's kind of obvious, like a more high-end headset with better batteries. Not only is it heavier, but my problem is it's much more tight around the ears. It feels like it's squeezing my head. So if you have like a big head like me, it's actually squeezing my head, and I can even adjust this to be even smaller. So it's not fitting for me, and I can't. You cannot do anything with these. Like in this headset, it adjusts like this. So there's actually more adjustability on the cheap headset than on the G733. And here's the big thing, and that's why I'm filming at this angle right now. I am normally gaming right here at my computer, and my son is gaming right here. And we have started to stream on Twitch, and we have started to game with other people over the internet, so we need to talk to them. Here's the problem with the cheap headset. This microphone is just like, it's like an area microphone, whereas this is much more isolated microphone. So if you want to game with several people in the room, this one picks up almost only your voice, whereas this one picks up both voices for gaming. So when I wear this, people can hear me and my son talk at the same time. And this headset it's much more insulated to only being my son. And there's a pros and cons with this. I'd actually much rather enjoy just having both me and my son having this headset than any of us have this headset, because when you play with people sitting in the same room like this, you can just mute one of them. So right now, almost everyone that plays with me and my son just mutes my son. His voice could pick up the microphone as well. Also, when we're streaming, I started to not stream voice from the headset, and I'm streaming from this microphone instead. So let's talk about the few benefit there is with this headset. It's clearly a whole different build quality. It's much nicer, and if you have a smaller head, it fits you well. It fits my son very well, but he's only 6 years old. Also, both a good and a bad thing. And my son cannot hear me when I talk to him. If he wears the headset and I talk to him, he can't hear anything. He can't hear me at all. Whereas when he wore this headset or wore his old headset, when I talked to him in the same room, he could hear me. He could actually hear what I was saying to him. A lot of the time I'm using my headset like this with ear free, because I want to be able to hear him and want him to be able to hear me. That's actually quite hard with this headset to do, also because it's so tight. I wanted it to be bigger and to have this adjustability like this headset has. Otherwise than that, this has RGB light on it if you like this, and you can detach this microphone if you never use a microphone. And the main benefit to purchase this, and you can almost feel it, it lasts like 3 to 4 times as much as this one. This headset is just almost too little battery for me. But I feel like this is some of the best value headset on the market right now. And I wouldn't actually recommend going with a more expensive headset. I would always recommend going with this, because it feels so nice to wear on the head. If you want to see my in-depth review of only this headset, just click this just right next to me. The main thing is I actually recommend the cheap one over the expensive one. I hope to see you in this video as well. Otherwise, please consider subscribing. Thank you for watching.